What's up, everybody? Y'all come on in. What's up, Rick Quill? What's up, Void? What's up, Sirius? What's up, Robbie? What's up, Gigi? What's up, Sarah? What's up, John? What's up, Godbody? What's up, Lynn? What's up, Jai? What's up, Tamika? What's up, Evelyn? Y'all come on in. What's up, Akachi? What's up, Chris? What's up, Daw? Alright, we'll give him another minute, y'all. We'll get started. We will get started. What's up, Tashane? What's up, Milka? What's up, Blake? What's up, Robert? What's up, Alex? What's up, Dawson? All right. How about we get it in? I went to go see Godzilla vs. Kong yesterday. You know, a lot of people asked me to go see it and decode it. Try to mind. A little Ryan, what's up, Raw? Yeah, I went to go see it yesterday. It's pretty good. There are a lot of key things they put in the movie. Then you know what it is. First thing first. The first thing we see in the movie, this is spoilers for anybody who hasn't seen the movie, by the way. Anybody who ain't seen the movie, we gonna spoil the shit out of this movie. So, yeah, if you wanna go see it first and come back to this, I understand. But if you just want to just hear the decode first and take it in the movie with you, we also understand. So, what's up, Steven? So let's get it. So now, they tell us about this war. What is this war? This battle of the gods that they talking about. I just explained this in Project Earth. We went to war, these wars in heaven that we had. The heavens is nothing but the cosmos, the space. And so, with the Rise of the Monsters movie that they had come out, they had a lot of the Titans return. And they used Godzilla as the hero to take down the Titans. Of course, the Titans just represent different aspects of energies inside of you, right? So, who is this being now known as Godzilla? Well, Godzilla's original name is Gojira. Gojira means whale or gorilla, and he was created in response to the nuking or bombing of Nagasaki and Hiroshima, the Naga energy and Hiroshima. You see what I'm saying? So the Naga energies, right? So he was created as he was an ancient primordial reptilian being who absorbed this radiation and became and through this genetic through the radiation altering his genetic DNA, he became a self-aware godlike titan-like entity, right? So and they called him Godzilla. Now, who is he? As a mythological guy, he represents the guy Bokrug in Necronomicon. If y'all never seen Bokrug, he literally has the same story as Godzilla. A nigga literally had this power, and he literally went and wiped out a city, just like Godzilla did. Cause there was a play on how Godzilla came and destroyed Nagasaki and Hiroshima. So yeah, and so hold on, let me bring it up for y'all real quick. All right, there we go. Oh, I almost dropped it. This is the guy Bokrug. Look just like him, don't it? Look damn near just like him. And he is. And that's Godzilla, so they look damn near alike. But he was a water lizard just like Godzilla. So, Godzilla will come and terrorize the people of Tokyo. And Godzilla will whoop everybody's ass, all the Titans' ass, except for one. And that one is King Kong. He couldn't beat King Kong because King Kong was the king. Number one, he was the king of all the Titans, but his glandular king. For if y'all don't know what they represent, Godzilla represents the medulla oblongata in your body, which is what they call a reptilian mind or your warrior mind, to see your instincts, your reflexes, your wits, your ability to be resourceful, and just your will to survive, right? That's what the medulla oblongata, or the reptilian mind as they call it, which is really your warrior mind, represents. What's up, Danielle? So yeah, that's what it represents. So now, King Kong represents, as a god, Sun Wukong. If y'all don't know who Sun Wukong is, you know, let's get into it. Go ahead and drop the signs on both of them so we can get into the movie. That's Sun Wukong right there. If y'all ain't never seen him before. Now, in your body, he represents your glandular system. The whole glandular system, not just the pineal or the pituitary, but the whole glandular system. Pineal, pituitary, hypothalamus, thalamus, hippocampus, thyroid, adrenals, parathyroid, yada yada, yada yada. Y'all know what I'm talking about here when I say glandular. So, King Kong represents an intelligent, activated glandular system, right? So, now that y'all understand what these two entities represent, the only motherfucker who Godzilla could never beat was King Kong, Sun Wukong. You see what I'm saying? Why? They always had to go to Skull Island. Think about it. The island is the heart chakra, but since it's the Skull Island, it's considered Sun Wukong's or King Kong's paradise of his mind, because it's of a skull. You see what I'm saying? Natural, supernatural, what the skulls represent, supernatural skill, and the skull is what protects the brain, the mind, the consciousness, right? So, what's up, Theodore? What's up, Sun Kiss? So, yeah. So that is what protects the mind, the consciousness, the awareness. So, Godzilla lives up under the sea, which is the subconscious. See what I'm saying? So, the subconscious can never defeat the conscious mind because, or the superconscious mind, because he hasn't fully evolved into what he was supposed to be yet. Or, in this case, he hadn't Kundalini awakened. So, let's get into it. We see new Godzilla in this movie, my nigga Kundalini awaken, right? That's what you seeing with like his scales charging up. That is him channeling his Kundalini energy. And what he's shooting out, that beam of light he's shooting out, that beam of light is literally blue plasma. You see what I'm saying? Blue plasma. Or light energy, light particles, quantum light particles that he's shooting out of his body. The heat that he's generating in his body and is bursting out of him. And why blue plasma? Blue plasma is technically, blue plasma or blue fire is the hottest fire in existence. See what I'm saying? What's up, Robbie? The hottest fire in existence. So, everybody want to know is, why is King Kong, let me give you a picture of King Kong, give you a picture of everybody else. Let me see, where is he? There you go. King Kong. Put him on the picture. Put him on here. Everybody want to know, why the fuck is King Kong so weak in this movie? You know, King Kong ain't never been this pacified. Everybody could tell like something was wrong with King Kong in this movie. Anybody who's watched the old King Kong movies and King Kong vs. Godzilla movies can literally tell that something was wrong with King Kong. What was wrong with him? What was wrong with him was he was domesticated. The movie opens up, they got this nigga locked in an artificial dome, i.e., was just symbolic of us, because this is all parts of our body, right? These titans are just actual representations of our bodily anatomical systems and our godlike forces inside us. So my nigga locked in an artificial dome, an artificial program, and he's been there for 10 damn years, a whole decade. Godzilla, on the other hand, been out here whooping ass, warring, fighting, scrapping in these cosmic streets. You see what I'm saying? So he's sharp. His skills sharp. You can tell. Godzilla ain't lost his edge in the movie. But King Kong ain't been doing shit. But sitting in this artificial reality, he ain't even been hunting his own food. They've been getting him food for him. You see what I'm saying? So he represents the domesticated God. You see what I'm saying? The domesticated being, which is us on the planet. We've been domesticated, which is why they want you to stay in the house, which is why they want you to stay 6 inches apart, which is why they want you to wear masks and take vaccines and buy their foods and all this other shit that they want you to do. They want you to be domesticated. Domesticated means they want you as pacified and out of touch with the natural world as possible. That's what domesticated mean. What's up, Miss Pat? What's up, Hachi? So they got this nigga, my nigga, King Kong, in this artificial realm, feeding this nigga fish. I don't even know if he eat fish like that, but we gonna say he do eat fish like that, because the nigga is in a domesticated realm. So he literally represents, since he was eating fish, or they made that reference, he represents the Piscean energies. He couldn't beat Godzilla in this movie because Godzilla had evolved. See what I'm saying? He had evolved. He had became that bioluminescent Homo luminous being, whereas King Kong is still vibrating on his Homo sapien energy due to him being trapped. He didn't even experience the water gods. This nigga been sitting in fucking a containment facility doing nothing, and King Kong could feel it. That's why he was so sad in the movie. He was like, damn, man, like, niggas out here getting it, and I want to be getting it, but they got me locked down. So this is what you seeing here. You see what I'm saying? This is what you seeing here. So they feed him tranquilizers, aka getting him the vaccine. And you know he was weak. He couldn't even beat the regular niggas he came across when he was in the Hollow Earth. We're gonna get the Hollow Earth in a second. But he couldn't even beat the regular niggas that rolled up on him in Hollow Earth. He needed help with his battles every step of the way. You see what I'm saying? So that represents pacification, domestication. He was not the King Kong that we all know and love in this movie. He is a pacified glandular system. What does that mean? And to us, that means that our body, in our bodies, that represents calcification. You see what I'm saying? Calcification. The entropy from the entropy that is created from not using your glands, your adrenal glands, your parathyroid, your pituitary, your thalamus, hypothalamus. Half of us never even heard of the motherfuckers. The pineal, the hippocampus. Half of us never even heard of these glands until we woke up. So it's the entropy. And what happens with this entropy? They freeze over. You see what I'm saying? They freeze over. Well, what do we notice about fucking King Kong? What did they purposely showed King Kong in a cold environment freezing over. He was being calcified. See what I'm saying? He was being calcified. They showing you this. They showing you this in the movie. What's up, Will? They showing you this in the movie. What's really going on here? And it was really a sad movie for real, cause Godzilla a bad motherfucker. Don't get me wrong, I don't take nothing from him, but he really wasn't supposed to be King Kong. Everybody like King Kong wasn't built like that. Now King Kong had been domesticated. Nah, King Kong was locked down the whole. King Kong missed the whole fucking war. King of the Monsters. King of the Monsters was the first part to this movie. Godzilla and this bitch scrapping with everybody. He warring, he battling. So his shit on point. You seen the moves and techniques Godzilla was doing against King Kong? He was dodging, he was countering, he was reversing. He was putting hands on fucking King Kong. He was even fucking comboing in his fucking beam technique. Whereas King Kong needed help to even fight this nigga. So you see what I'm saying? So what happens here now? We get into why Godzilla attacked these motherfuckers. Y'all know that they had this Apex facility, Apex Robotics facility, who was building artificial Godzilla or Mecha Godzilla. Godzilla could sense that shit, so he would pull up on these niggas and fuck they shit up. You see what I'm saying? And fuck they shit up. But the humans could not figure out why Godzilla was attacking. But everybody was like, well, just pay attention to the patterns. Who is Godzilla attacking? And everybody started to figure out, he only attacking the Apex Corporation. Why? Because the Apex Corporation was Demiurge Energy. The dude who was the head scientist of the Apex Corporation was the Demiurge. See what I'm saying? It was the Demiurge. And so when y'all seen Mecha Godzilla kill this nigga, y'all seen the transfer of consciousness from the human body to the mecha energy. So he became Cyber Yaldabaoth as Mecha Godzilla. You see what's going on here? So now getting back to King Kong. King Kong is they transporting King Kong to Hollow Earth. He gets back to Hollow Earth and he finds his home. He finds his kingdom. And he finds an axe. What does the axe represent? The axe is Excalibur. That's King Arthur energy there. It is King Kong's version of the Kundalini energy used as a weapon. You see what I'm saying? That's why when he put the axe in the little glyph there, it activated. And what did it create? It created the Ouroboros circle. You see what I'm saying? The Ouroboros circle. The blue energy you seen was literally the life force of the planet. It was real. It was chi. It was prana. See what I'm saying? So that's what you were seeing here. And so they showed you how powerful Godzilla had become, because Godzilla literally shot a beam of energy through the fucking ground and blew up this nigga throne room, right? Because that was where he was in. He was in the throne room. Fucked his shit up. King Kong was pissed, so they went to war in Tokyo. Once again, Battle of the Gods in Tokyo, cause they took it back home to where it all started. So this is what happened here. And so King Kong's blade is supercharged. Notice King Kong, that was the only time he could really stick with Godzilla was when he was using Excalibur, or his enchanted axe, right? So, but when the X lost power, he was pretty much just a regular motherfucker fighting evolved being. He could not fuck with Godzilla at this point because Godzilla had evolved. This nigga just literally fought a war with like 12 other motherfuckers before he got to goddamn King Kong. You see what I'm saying? The difference between the old Godzilla movies and the new Godzilla is that in the old movies he wasn't Kundalini awakened. You see what I'm saying? He wasn't Kundalini awakened. That's why in the old movies nobody's ever seen those energies the energy, that blue plasma that he was channeling. He had evolved. He had became something new. So niggas couldn't deal with this. So he beat the shit out of Kong. I mean, he beat the shit out of him twice. He beat him when he was on the boat. But we can say that was home field advantage for Godzilla, but Godzilla still whooped his ass in Tokyo, which was home field advantage for King Kong, technically. That was supposed to be home field advantage. So he beat him on land and on sea. But what we seen here was something interesting. Godzilla did not kill King Kong. Why? 2 reasons. He knew King Kong had been domesticated. And part 2, he knew that he needed King Kong's help to defeat the coming threat, which was Godzilla. So he defeats so they had to join forces. You seeing balance taking place here between the mammalian mind and the reptilian mind. The reptilian mind is the warrior mind, and goddamn the mammalian mind is the higher intelligence, the limbic system, right? So it's all coming back into one energy. So they whooped that ass. Now, interesting enough, Godzilla got his ass whooped by Godzilla, but King Kong actually held down, but only after Godzilla supercharged his axe, and Godzilla actually was able to slice up Godzilla and whoop that ass. And you know, they gave you the black dude in the movie. The black dude was the conscious one, so-called conspiracy theorists, as they call it. But he was dropping signs the whole movie. He was talking about the psionic devices that these niggas that created to link up with Godzilla and other Titans and everything. So he was dropping signs the whole fucking movie. So you go pay attention to the things he said in the movie. He letting you know what's really going on. So they letting you know they creating these cyber technology, these robotic technologies, these fembots, these menbots, these robotic technologies. So you got never robots and cyborgs and shit running around the planet and clones. They showing you that in the movie. So it's just all demiurge energy for real. That's all they showing you. Them playing trying to even the score or level the playing field using technology. So yeah. So this is what you got going on here. So after King Kong defeats Godzilla, what happens? There's a moment between Godzilla and King Kong. King Kong just throw down his axe like, all right, we done with this war shit here. We killed off each other for aeons. While these motherfuckers here, these humans, have created technology that they only supposed to have. Atomic bombs, and all the type of crazy shit that they got their hands on that they weren't even supposed to get their hands on. And what they did, they used it against each other. So yeah, they used it against each other, which is the craziest shit you've ever heard of, right? They nuked Japan twice just to prove a point. You see what I'm saying? Just to prove a point that we the most powerful nation in the world. That's the only reason they nuked them. Just to prove a point. Cause because them Japanese warriors, them kamikaze warriors, they didn't give a damn about dying, nigga. It's whatever on this field, nigga. It's on site on this field, nigga. So since they couldn't beat them, what they do? They just nuked their ass. Just nuked them. So this is what you got going on. Once they nuked them twice, then finally Japan gave up. Cause they lost huge amounts of citizens. That's what gave birth to the Godzilla creation. So yeah, Godzilla whooped that ass in this movie, but mainly because he evolved and he wasn't domesticated. He was a straight warrior in the movie. he represents the part of us that no matter what they do to us, we continue to fight on. You see what I'm saying? That's what he showed us in the movie. And if you continue to fight on, you'll Kundalini awaken as well and become the master Jedi, the holistic Jedi. See what I'm saying? Cause you'll be able to wield your force in its entirety. Godzilla was doing amazing shit with his blue plasma beams. As you can see, the nigga was wiping out shit. Nigga was shooting beams in the sky. Nigga was shooting beams underground. Nigga was fucking shit up. So with that Hollow Earth, they always show Hollow Earth uninhabited. Why? They don't want you to know that there's actual beings down in Hollow Earth. See what I'm saying? They don't want you to know that. There's a plethora of beings down there. It's Anunnaki beings down there. It's various other groups down there. Arcturians and Pleiadians and everybody. There's a lot of motherfuckers that live in the earth. See what I'm saying? So they don't want you to know that. So they always make inner earth uninhabited. There's always some volcanic, prehistoric timeline that they project to you. I need you to know that goddamn Agartha or Shambhala, whichever your favorite name for, is one of the most advanced civilizations in the cosmos. See what I'm saying? The inner earth civilizations are some of the most advanced civilizations in the cosmos. They got one of the greatest fucking cosmic libraries in the cosmos. You see what I'm saying? Shit, information from millions of motherfuckers across the board. You see what I'm saying? So I need y'all to know that these niggas do not want y'all to know that this place is uninhabited. You know, this place is uninhabited. So they showing you that they still can't get into Agartha or the inner earth unless they're taken there by the beings themselves. And the reason why they're being blocked from getting into the inner earth is because they know the inner terrestrials or the inner earth beings know that they're trying to get to the central sun to cool it off, to stop the planet from Kundalini awakening fully and ascending to what she need to be. That's why they're doing this. So that's what the inner earth energy is about. They don't want niggas to fuck with that shit. They don't want niggas to fuck with that. So yeah, so anytime they portray, I've seen many movies, Journey to the Center of the Earth, Iron Sky Part 2, everybody go to the center of the earth. It's always a prehistoric environment. It's never developed, never see other beings down there, none of that. So they gonna always give you that timeline. Because they don't want you to know that there are inner earth beings inside the planet. They don't even want you to have an idea that that's what's going on. So after King Kong and Godzilla fought, King Kong lived out the rest of his life in the inner earth. You know, lived out the rest of his life in the inner earth. You know, because he was home. He found out where he was supposed to be. So yeah. So, you know, pretty dope movie. Pretty enjoyable movie. They had the little girl in there. She was speaking sign language with King Kong. She represented the Scarlet Woman because she wore red most of the goddamn movie. Once again, the Scarlet Woman energy, Sophia. So she was baby Sophia though, you know, young Sophia. So yeah, and she was doing sign language with King Kong. So King Kong was protecting her as well. So he didn't really do too much in this movie without her permission. If y'all noticed that. But she was there to bridge or heal the gap between the reptilian energy or the reptilian warrior mind and the mammalian energy or your limbic system and your glandular system. You see what I'm saying? That's what she was there to do, and that's what happened. They end up healing their rift. Godzilla went back into the ocean and lived out his days and you know, chilling. So yeah. So this is what you got going on here. So, but they showing you though, in order to fully Kundalini awaken, you're gonna have to go into your subconscious mind. You know, you're gonna have to go into your subconscious mind to fully Kundalini awaken. So yeah, just putting that out there. So yeah, do you some hypnosis tapes, do you some guided chakra meditation tapes on YouTube or guided Kundalini awakening tapes on YouTube to get there. So yeah. There it is. That's pretty much it. As far as, you know, what really went down, those are the main things. I'm trying to think if there's anything else in the movie worth talking about. And you know, the other thing was worth pointing out was the psionic devices that they was Cuz was using to control Godzilla at first. But goddamn, till he became self-aware and overrode that nigga. But yeah, they showing you they got these psionic psychotronic devices that they're using to monitor brain activity and psychic capabilities. That's another way they know they know who you are on the planet, because not everybody on the planet is emitting those psychic waves like that on high levels. So that's how they know where the star seeds at on the planet right now. Unless you learn to mask your energy signature, you know, you can force cloak it or put on that cloak of invisibility like Harry Potter did, you know, to mask your energy signature so they won't find you. So yeah, what's up, Angelica? So yeah, so you know, other than that, pretty solid movie. You know, you go check it out if you want to see it. But everybody asked me to decode it, so yeah. So it was just about balance. The movie was about balance. If you just want to know, you know, what was the premise of the movie? Is about balancing out all your cells to become a holistic being. For the most part, that was pretty much the moral of the story. So yeah, it went from the battle of the God to the balance of the God. You see what I'm saying? Balancing those God forces inside you, those godlike forces inside you in a way. The storm energy, the love energy, the fire energy, the earth energy, the water energy. Balancing all those energies out into one holistic entity so that you can be a holistic being doing what you need to do. So yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah, so yeah. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Rob hearing the machine that he entered Earth with. What does that mean to my machine? The Apex machine that they was using. It was anti-gravitational, they was spaceships for the most part with anti-gravitational technologies. You see what I'm saying? You know that they harness. You know, I'm trying to think of the word. Pulsar technologies, liquid energy, and all that shit. You know, that Nikola Tesla was talking about. You know, and Nikola Tesla was talking about anti-gravitation technologies, mind interface technologies, liquid energy technologies, you know, stuff like that. That's what they was using. That's what they was using. So they showing you, and that's another thing that they showed you. They showed you that they got these technologies. They don't give a damn about you having these technologies. See what I'm saying? They got plenty of advanced technologies that they sitting on, but they not getting to the masses. You know, they got medical bays. You ain't even gotta get sick like that, but they don't want you here. See what I'm saying? You ain't even gotta get sick like that. You ain't even gotta. There's a lot of shit you ain't gotta deal with on this planet if you had the technology to resolve it, but they don't want to give you the technology. And a lot of people asking why we ain't building. We've been building it for 200 years, 300 years now, but they keep stealing the technologies and using them for military purposes. They keep weaponizing our technology. That's why we stopped. That's why there was a universal law saying that we shouldn't be building right now. There was a cosmic law that told us to stop. That's why you don't feel like building right now, because the cosmic, you know, this is for creative expression purposes, or whatever. But there was a cosmic law that said don't be building too much down here, because the niggas just gonna, when you create something that's too far above the status quo, the government gonna come in and take your shit. And if you don't give them your shit and just take this money, they're gonna put a bullet in your head. For the most part. Ask anybody who's anybody. Look at all look at all the inventors that just came out in the last decade. Where they at? Where they technologies at? Why they ain't being mass produced? See what I'm saying? The last decade alone, we got Facebook now. So shit, the last decade alone, the motherfuckers dropping technologies. What are the technologies that they was dropping? What a mass production of all these powerful technologies that they was producing? Nowhere to be found. Well, where they at? Nowhere to be found. Cause shit, you don't take this money, go into exile, you never we better ever see you again. Basically. That's what the government. I ain't just talking about the U.S. government, I'm talking about world governments. All governments do that. If your technology is considered too advanced by these archonic governments, they will come in, they gonna make you an offer, and you got one choice. You can either take that offer, or they gonna put a bullet in your head. Bare minimum. That's it. That's all you got. So a lot of motherfuckers, they take the money and they say, you took the money, now disappear. We never want to see your ass again. So they disappear. Shit, they give them $10 million and they disappear. Some of them, they don't give them shit. Depending on how advanced or how militaristic, how militaristic the technology that they gain can be, they just put a bullet in their head. See what I'm saying? They just put a bullet in their head and call it a fucking day. If they see advanced military purposes behind it. See what I'm saying? So yeah. That's why you don't see too much building right now. It ain't got nothing to do with us being lazy and us not building and none of that shit that they telling us about now. It's just been a universal call to slow down the building process until we get up out this shit. Because they just gonna take it, and 9 times out of 10, they either gonna just store it away or keep it away from you, or they gonna use it for military purposes. To go and just kill, murder, slaughter, rape, and pillage, and plunder all across the planet. Like they've been doing. So yeah, so that's why you don't see many technologies being built like that right now, because these niggas is technology hungry already as it is. Hell, shit, and they definitely don't, and most importantly, they don't want you to have it. So that's another reason why you don't see a lot of technology building. They don't want you to have it. So you can go out here and build, let's say, a medical bay. You can build a medical bay. This one medical bay can save everybody in your fucking village, everybody in your town, everybody in your city. If you let 10 people use it a day, you know the U.S. government will come and take your shit, because that fucks with their monetary system. You see what I'm saying? They can't market that. You know, they can't market that medical bay. You know, so you're not supposed to have this. We gonna have to take this off your hands. They gonna do three things. Since medical base can't be militarized, they just gonna give you a payment. And if you don't take the payment, they're gonna shoot you and take your shit anyway. So you might as well just take the money. So that's what you're seeing with these technologies, you know. So they let you know they got plenty of advanced technologies. They just will never give them to you. And the ones that's being built by the everyday people, they coming in and taking them. You know, they coming in and taking them. Shit, because like I said, just look at the last 10 years of technologies that was produced. Where they at? I mean, where they at? Like, you just gotta ask yourself these questions. Matter of fact, in the 90s, they was dropping advanced technologies like crazy in movies. In the 90s, technologies were better in movies in the 90s than they are now. So tell me, why you ain't seen those technologies in the movie? They got the technology for the movie. Why the fuck you ain't seen it in the physical world yet? It's because they don't want you to have it. Because technology frees you up to do other things. So what they do? They keep that shit from you. So yeah, they got over 1 million patents, y'all, just sitting on the table. And hell, let's not even forget your ancient ancestor technology that they got in fucking up under these Vaticans and museums, Smithsonian and all them, that they ain't found all over the world. And they got underground bases and everything that they in factories and storage centers they keep them in. They don't even want you to have them. Niggas got 12, 15 levels of advanced technologies that they get. That just 10 of them can save the world. They don't want you to have it because they don't want to save the world. They just want to control you. You see what I'm saying? They just want to control you and feed off you. It's never been about saving the world. They just want to control you and feed off you. That's all they want to do. So yeah, they just let you know we just got lunatics as rulers of this world. You know, it's just lunatics in power. That's all. Or I ain't gonna say power, or in high positions. Right now, in high foreign positions right now. So yeah, they just lunatics. You know, doing whatever the fuck they want to do. So yeah, it ain't got nothing to do with us not building. We've been building. Hell, we've been building. Yeah, just look up the technology that was produced over the last 10 years alone. It's at least 1,000 technologies that was developed, a few thousand technologies that was developed in the last decade. You ain't seen them yet, have you? Nope. So yeah, they just, it is what it is with that. So it is what it is. That's why you don't see many of us building no more right now, because they just take it. They just take it and use it for ill purposes, or just throw it away. You got all that technology down there not being used. Smithsonian, 15, 30, 40. They showed you in that movie alone, the goddamn Apex Corporation was 33 levels below fucking the ground. You see what I'm saying? The Apex Corporation, the floor that them people went was 33 levels below the surface. And didn't stop there. That was levels below that level. But yeah, they were just showing you how many levels of facilities they have just underground, and they showed you the advanced tunneling system they had too. Like they was using the ship from place to place. See, up here it looked like they warring with each other, but down there they all cool, doing whatever the fuck they want to do. Shipping products and whatever else they need to and fro, all throughout the tunneling systems of the inner earth. So yeah, they showed you that as well in Apex, in the Godzilla vs Kong movie. So yeah, they showed you a lot of little technical shit in this movie, showing you that they got this shit, but they showing you at the same time that they don't give a damn about getting to you. They don't give a damn about getting to you. So yeah, there you go. Any other questions before I roll out? There you go, Dan. Yeah, all the holistic doctors that died in the last 20 years, all because they found cures to their diseases. They found cures to their diseases and came up missing. Came up fucking missing for finding cures. That's what you're dealing with. That's what happened when you let the world be run by lunatics. So now you know what it's like to be in a world where lunatics have all the high positions, important positions. You see nowadays it's just a perversion of everything, from technology to science to mysticism to everything else. Rob Harry, did the other monsters in Inner Earth mean anything? They showed you Jurassic Park shit, but they didn't mean anything because that's not what Inner Earth looks like. They didn't really have a powerful significance because us being conscious and us studying this, the occult side of things, we know that Inner Earth is a highly advanced civilization. So when they portray to us a prehistoric realm up under the earth, you just be like, this some bullshit. you know it's a lie. And you watch a few movies and you see that that's all that they portray to you about Inner Earth, then you like, oh yeah, this is just an agenda. Because they don't want nobody to know about what's going on in Inner Earth, outside of the people who already know, of course. What's up, Camlish? Any other questions? Yeah, Drew, in the end, the Titans realized they had to work together to defeat the AI, which was nothing but Cyber Yaldabaoth. Yeah, Cyber Archons, that's all. So, yeah. You ain't lying, Miss Pat. Kong and Godzilla looked at each other like, what the fuck we really doing here? What's really happening here? Like, we fucking up. I'm just going home. Alright, me too. I'm just gonna go home too. Sick of this shit. Alright, y'all. I'm Marvin Jones. Y'all put the word out, share it with your friends, let them know what it is. You want to check out my other occult lectures, you can hit me up at YouTube. Get the mail now order. You want to, purchase the Sacred Chance or the Dr. Your books, you can also hit me up as well. Or you just want to support and donate, you can Cashapp me at mcjnetwork. And I'm out. Peace.